still around or something? Maybe they're still fine. Can we go there and maybe we can save them?
Brad realizes what he's hearing, and maybe there might be some more enemies. So I change face and I stand up and I say, guys, it's time to.
Time to go.
Bloody meathead.
Well, I mean, we're on a roll. Let's keep this going.
Yeah,
I
Speak for yourself about your role, man.
So
we're a team, Brad. You'll get your moment.
okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'll. He has to breathe for a second. I'll lead you there. Like I really, and he looks at the cleric and paladin amongst you, and like maybe you can like send a short prayer or something. Maybe your gods can make sure that you're right. And
that's what I wanted to do.
I'll suggest we can take care of these bodies after we're done with the excavation site.
Yeah,
On the way back.
It will take just a minute.
I mean, as you, we
I
definitely.
can burn them all.
No, I'd rather not start a fire right now.
You are. I mean, didn't one of you say earlier that the needs of the living supersede the needs of the dead? I feel terribly bad letting them lie around like that, but I really don't want to waste a minute if I know my friends could be in danger. I mean, I would gladly take you up on the offer and you'll like give them a proper rest afterwards, but
yes. I can say I'm gonna mumble some words too and hold on my holy symbol.
Okay.
And just mumble some words to my god.
Okay.
Yeah, as the halfling was whining, I was kneeling down and saying a silent prayer and good to go.
Okay.
Can we hurry up, please? I'm bored.
And with that, you follow a path deeper into the forest. It's not a proper road. You see that's you still see like sometimes like footsteps in the mud and stuff. Apparently, yeah, that's where they walked each and every day. And yeah, leads you deeper into the forest. And I think,
wait.
Yeah.
I want to check if there are any newer tracks, like from creatures, maybe.
Give me a survival check, please. Whether it's alphabetically as survival.
Ooh, rough nice.
20. That's good. That's good. So but it's a little bit hard to tell. I mean, there are layers upon layers of tracks, but on one part of grass you find similar tracks as if something heavy has been dragged over, and something bloody. You find a little bit of blood along the blades of the cross, and yeah, dragging tracks, if that makes sense.
Okay, so I'm seeing that and turning around and I'm telling the group.
Okay, but
so the heavy tracks there. Looks like a cart was being pulled there, and there's blood. And I'm asking them if we should follow these tracks or.
No, it's along the path the way you're walking anyway.
I thought it was a different path.
No.
Okay.
And also I forgot something. Second thing. Also, you only see boots, so you don't see animals or something like that. Everything had shoes.
Okay, I'll just share that information.
And we're about halfway through, and it's a perfectly good cliffhanger, so I would like to have a 5-minute break to grab something to drink and everything.
Alright.
So, yeah, meet you in a bit.
Cool. All right. We're killing shit.
We definitely are.
Not Brad, sadly.
I
Poor
like
Brad.
the two moods of Brand. Like he's either happy to kill something or he's sad that he's not killing something.
Yeah, he's a multifaceted character. Very
Brilliant.
deep and rich.
A lot of layers to this.
But he's like an onion, so the first layer is just, it's what it is. Nah, that was a really bad comparison. I tried something and I failed. I'm gonna take a smoke break. Be right back.
Yeah.
Hi.
All right, who's still with me?
Hello, I'm with.
All right. So, like, do you stream computer games as well, or are you mostly doing like the Roll20 stream?
It was mostly Roll20 streams at the moment because my PC is broken, so I can't stream no games. I mean, if I can find a way to stream on Xbox, then I can actually stream on Xbox. But yeah. For now, it's Roll20.
Okay. I see. I just checked you. Heroes of Green Nest, so you're doing a campaign or something?
Yes, I am indeed. I am a Flak Barbarian.
But you're a player there as well.
Huh?
You are a player as well?
Yep, I'm a player, but I have never DM'd or anything like that.
Okay. No, I'm just I think I recognized that, but now I don't. Like, are you running like a published book or Adventures League, or is it a homebrew and the DM just heavily borrowed from somewhere else?
I tell you what, I haven't actually asked that. I'm still new, so I wouldn't really
Okay.
know too much.
I
I'll
see.
tell you what, I'm gonna link my character what I'm using.
I mean, honestly, I'm not sure what to make of a character. I mean, I see like a shit ton of characters all day long. I mean, you can link it to me, but
Well, he's an
Hello.
Hello.
absolute monster. This one is fucking insane. But no, that's what I normally do at the moment.
Okay, cool.
So fucking warm.
So, Christoph and Eric, are you here?
Yep. I'm here.
So it's only Christoph missing. Okay. Yeah. So for example, this one, I blatantly stole that adventure. It's not my own creation, but yeah, I just looked for something that's like. Maybe I should spend more time inventing stuff myself, because I spend a shit ton of time searching for something this good because there's so much crap out there. But I really enjoy this one. It's kind of.
I like to do sort of like a combination. Like I'm running a campaign where I'm the DM, and like it's mostly my creation, but I love to just like go on the internet and like look for what seems to be like fun one shots and things, and then just like reskin them and put them in.
Yeah. I had just a campaign due to break down, so I'm just doing some one shots in between.
Christoph said he was back, so
What's that?
we can continue.
Yeah, like I was playing a campaign with Joel and Morris before, but then players dropped out and those two remained, and then I said, whatever, let's just run some one shots and
Oh, that's pretty cool.
less commitment and like easier to do and stuff. So yeah, we'll see.
Oh.
Okay, with that, I think everybody's back.
Yep.
Oh, indeed.
So if you're not here, please tell me. No.
If you're not here, just raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Oh yeah, raise
Can
your
you see
hand,
me?
give a hand signal. That's like it's so awful. It happens all the time. I'm even like thinking about using a camera, because during the talking and stuff, I'm sitting in front of my PC and I'm actually like pointing in the distance and like turning my head around. Like when I said the hobgoblin looked behind him, I was sitting like I'm sitting here in my dark room and like just gesturing to looking behind me. And just underline the point. Yeah.
Dude, I'm like
Imagine,
literally. I'm like actually like I got a headset, but like I'm actually like standing up at times.
Yeah.
And just like also gesturing and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine like without Discord, you would just be a man sitting alone in a room with a single light source in front of yourself, talking loud and gesturing to yourself.
Oh yeah.
I cast a fireball.
Yeah, then maybe like just rolling dice by myself.
Yeah, I was thinking because like actually like mid game I went down to like get my laundry, and I was thinking like because I did it right after my turn in combat, and I was like, if everything goes fast, I'm gonna have to be down there like in the laundry room and shit, and be like, yeah, I'm gonna throw a fireball at the nearest goblin. She's like, hope nobody hears me.
Okay, so everybody's back.
Yep.
Shaking and disturbed Mr. Landy leads you deep into the forest. There is only one path. It's pretty easy to follow. It's a little bit twisty, maybe like going around a larger tree, or maybe for some reason some rocks or something. But it's also general the direction that Eldarin's familiar spotted before.
Yep.
And but yeah, after like half an hour or something, you spot a break in the foliage and it opens up into a wider clearing. The grass is tangled with maybe tiny bushes and weeds and stuff, but it's crisscrossed carefully by a bunch of shallow trenches, which are each like a few feet a meter beneath them. Like everything is like dug up as in a square grid, so to speak, with those shallow trenches. And in the center, you see a low building made out of gray stone, and you see it has been smoothed over by what must have been centuries of rain and wind and weather. Could you mute your mic? I hear the plastic of whatever you're eating.
Sorry, it's open.
Yeah, thank you. And what I was saying, yeah, this century-old building with a stairway leading up into an arched doorway with a strange circular symbol on top. And as you see this, a mixture of worry and confusion flashes over Mr. Landy. They always kept the lamps in the main chamber lit. Fuck, something must have happened here as well. And with that, the halfling starts sprinting for the main entrance.
I'm gonna run next to him.
Can we? I want you to stop him.
I mean, first he's a
gonna ride.
scholar, second he's a halfling. So yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to stop him.
Okay, like
I
holding
tried to.
him back or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like a shield bash. No.
Slice him back, his head
He'll
him.
bash everything.
No, I mean, you can't just grab him onto the shoulder or something.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
you know, guys, maybe we should check if we see anything, any
Yeah, but-
signs, an ambush, enemies, just for a
I'll
second.
tell you what. I'll send my little friend in there, see if he can, because he should be able to get out easily. If something seems off.
Sure.
Okay.
Good idea.
And
Do
I
I
wanna
count
send
as
my-
your little friend?
Or was he talking to his penis? No,
He's half naked, I mean.
Half naked, okay? I got some decency. I send my my hawk through the door
Okay.
to
Okay.
carefully, like,
Yeah. What are the others doing? Just waiting right there, or?
Is the dude
No.
still running up towards them or something?
No. I mean, he got grabbed by the shoulder. He's like.
I was actually going to cast
and
Mage
like,
Figures and
yeah,
put a hand in
he's
front.
like not completely. He was like overwhelmed, but he's not stupid, and he realized that's probably better to go smart about this.
I want to check if there are any signs of
So
battle or just looking
Yeah.
around where I'm standing, where we are standing.
Okay, sure. So how the familiar works, by the way, if you want to see what he sees, you have to like close your eyes, and then you can experience the world through his eyes, if that's what you want to do.
yes, I will sit down by this tree
Okay.
in a comfortable position and
Okay,
yeah.
send him into the doorway to see what's in there. Okay, works fine. What do the others do?
I'll ask everyone in the group, can we spread out a bit and look on the sides of the temple? I'm gonna start casting a ritual as well at the same time.
Okay.
These stairs, they lead up to a door?
Actually, it's just a stone archway, and you see inside what appears to be a larger hall, but it's quickly becomes dark, and you don't. From where you're standing, like you have to look up. You see a little bit of a roof, and then just darkness. It's yeah.
All right, all right. I ask loudly to the group, so I'm not allowed to go in.
So currently, you saw Eldarin sitting down and sending his hawk in, but yeah. Anybody
Take this as a
answering?
no.
So it's dark in there.
Mm. So yeah, he's casting ritual. You're doing the thing. You want to go in, but are not allowed. I'm just like taking the options. What everybody's doing. What's Helga doing?
If it's dark, I would like to cast cantrip dancing lights to light up the area a little bit.
Sorry, you cast what?
Dancing lights if it's dark. So plant around some little bits of light.
I mean, so it's still broad daylight.
I mean, in the temple.
Okay.
Or the entrance
So
for the temple.
okay, so yeah, that's the thing. A hawk, I would say. No, a hawk is a hawk. It's not an owl. So I would say he has no dark vision. So yeah, he flies up and he get the gist that this is there is like a large hall. There it's a ruin. There are some cracks in the ceiling. So yeah, let's do it like that. So it's basically a large hall with a bunch of pillars and some table or something in the back. And yeah, give me a perception check in the hawk again.
Yeah.
But this time just regular since it's not very well lit and stuff.
Yeah. Oh shit.
In that case, I'm done with the description of the room.
Whoops.
All right.
Does
Okay,
he get
so-
advantage on his wisdom?
Yeah, but I said it's dim lit, so that cancels out.
Okay.
And yeah, so Helga, you want to walk up the stairs and like light up lights and have a better look? Is that what
Yeah.
you were saying?
Yeah, I would like to do that. Walk
Okay.
up to the front, something like that.
Okay.
And I get to cast 4 of these, so I can place 4
and
little
you
torches.
like, yeah, you just spread them out. You don't have to describe it too precisely. So
Yeah,
you
put
get
them
a
on
little
each
bit
pillar
of
or something.
Sorry?
Onto a pillar or something, or next to the pillar.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a very long room. The ceiling is not too high. There are rows of stone columns to your left and right. There is no other furniture than the circular, what appears to be, look from the distance, a stone altar in the back. On top of it, you see, yeah, with the light, like let's say you send that light over there as well to see that far and good. There's a tiny wooden box resting on the altar. And give me a perception check as well. A perception check on Helga. Okay. So in the back you see over here and over here doors, like just open doorways, and a bunch of puddles of blood, and you hear the sound of chewing, and then of a sudden sounds like something breaking, like a twig, and then some more chewing, and yeah, like from a very messy eater.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, and obviously you see a hawk flying around in circles. And with the light, Eladrin, you see all of that now with the light as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking you said it looked like it was a chest on the what looked to be an altar in the front.
A wooden box, I would say, but yes.
Yeah.
A wooden box, yeah. I
Um,
want my hawk to fly up to this thing, and
Okay.
I'm like basically looking through the hawk's eyes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of want to make a. I want to see if the box, um, if it looks like it's, I don't know, connected to something, or if it seems safe to just grab. Make a quick check for traps or something.
Okay. So do you like a hawk cannot like hover or something? So you want him to
No,
like sit over
yeah,
there and
yeah.
check it out?
Yeah, he's gonna
Okay.
land next to the box.
Yeah. So no, it's just it's an open box, and there is just a bunch of items in it. There are a bunch of eggs, a small blood-stained knife, a mortar, and a bunch of tiny bones that are tied together with the string. And this box is just sitting on top of this ancient altar.
All right, I'm gonna leave it be.
Oh, and sorry, I forgot as well. Scattered around there are also some 3 bowls.
Right.
Like
Right.
plates, not bowls, scattered around the altar as if they were knocked off.
I will
Okay.
say to the rest of the party
All right.
what I can see about the
By the way,
bloodstains
you're
and
awfully
noises.
quiet. Did you change something with your microphone?
Is that better?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, sorry, I must have accidentally turned it down. Yeah,
Okay, say again.
I go to the party and say what I can see and about the sounds, what I could hear,
Mhm.
to the rest of the party, and mention the bloodstains and
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
not
and
so good news.
It sounds like a worthy opponent.
somebody's eating. We must kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naturally.
Okay. So what do you do?
Who?
I don't know. Anyone.
I'm going to open my eyes, get up from the tree, walk up to the group, and say, "Well, we have 2 options, left and right. We need to investigate something here."
Well,
If a
there's
guy.
something I learned. When trying to go right, you always go left. So we should go
That
left.
guess is a good. That guess is as good as any. I'd say we go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
left. We'll go left
I
then.
mean, we can take a peek through both doorways, right?
I'm
As you
halfway towards the door.
as you walk deeper,
I go right.
as you walk deeper into the hallway, the place still brightly illuminated by the dancing lights. Those doors, like if there ever have been doors, they have long rotten. It's just a doorway, and as you get closer, you can make out that the chewing sound comes from the left.
Okay,
Left it is.
Oh, and you have an awful stench in your nose, like all that blood, and it smells like something rotten around here as well.
I'll move
Ruffles, lovely.
to like here.
Okay.
I say to the party, guys, this is nothing compared to a siege. Let's go.
Okay. So, wait. Okay, you guys are all up there. What
Yeah.
about who was left behind? Harold?
Let's see. I'm going.
What's
Yeah,
Harold
I'm
doing?
going to.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to stand behind this pillar here.
Okay. And Harold, you
Yeah,
keep the halfling company and let the others take care of it.
Dude, the ritual casting is way too slow. It's fine.
Oh!
I'll.
No. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I missed that. I mean, Okay, yeah, guys.
I can
is it-
expend a
I-
spell slot. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I mean, let's just, guys. Are you fine with
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
waiting a few minutes until he's
Yeah,
done?
yeah.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
say like the same thing happens,
No,
but we
no,
waited a
no.
few minutes before, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
So,
But-
what
did a
kind of
couple
ritual?
cool moves.
People
What
could
kind of
be in
ritual?
danger.
What kind of ritual have you been casting?
Detect magic. That's all. I mean, I can just expend a spell slot, and it's gonna take 1 minute instead of 10 minutes.
No, it's fine. Whatever. You did your ritual. You did your detect magic.
Yeah, meanwhile.
So yeah. So and I assume you then walk into as well.
Yeah. I'll ask for the halfling to follow me as well.
Okay. Okay, so slow down. Okay, you are. Everybody's like halfway through the room, and I described for Harold what he now sees with his enhanced senses, but I have to think for a second. I mean, obviously, those colorful glowing orbs that Helga conjured are obviously magic. But other than that,
Nothing on the bloodstains, I'm guessing.
let me think for a second. You no, not on the bloodstains or anything, but back on the wall here, there is. Can you see the marker I just placed?
Yeah.
You see back on this wall right behind the altar, there is like a rectangular shape on the wall, which is glowing in an aura, which looks like an enchantment to you. Okay, and I assume you keep up with the others, or
Yeah. As long as the half elf is still behind me.
halfling, you mean?
Halfling. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so I think the first one, Gurek, you wanted to peek around the corner earlier. Is that correct?
Yes.
So in that case, give me a stealth roll, please.
Shit.
I mean, unless you want to barge in, not trying to be stealth. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm taking my.
Oh.
Oh,
Huh. Okay.
GG.
Badum. So, and yeah, by the way, as you're walking through, your halfling friend just whispers, yeah, so we discovered that this one was like they called it the life chamber. We are not sure why. And as Gurek peeks around the corner, he is like really careless and steps out too loud, and you see two, yeah, what kind of looks like humanoid creature. It looks like the body of humans, but their behavior is like completely weird. Like they're crouching down, and they are currently, that's what the chewing is, they're feasting on another dead body that's lying there. And hold your horses. And yeah, you step on some rock and you make a loud clank with your boot, and that one like turns around and loudly gnars at you. And I would like you to select your character and then roll initiative, please.
For all of us.
all of it.
Everybody, yeah.
So we don't know what kind of
Oh.
creatures these are.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, currently when you see them, we will deal with that in a second. Badum.
They look humanoid, so.
Okay. Oh wait, and for him as well. Holy shit, he's quickly with the reaction. And to have a little bit more of ambience.
Ooh.
How is the sound level?
That's good.
Scared the shit out of me.
Okay. So as you again peek around the corner and hit something with your toe,
So
one of the creatures turns around and lets out an angry and starts rushing towards you. Behind you, you just hear an eek, and the halfling shuffles over there. Eldarin, you didn't see the creatures from where you were standing, but you heard all of that. What do you do?
Yeah, I would like to move up over here so I have a clear view of the doorway, and then I want to know if I can like ready a firebolt or like hold my action until I get a visual.
Sure. Yep, you can totally do that.
Yeah, downstairs standing. As soon as I get a visual on the ghoul,
Okay.
I'll throw off a bolt.
Okay. Then that thing rushes forward. I would like the cleric. 1 second. I don't know you're ready to firebolt and everything. 1 second. First, I would like the cleric and paladin to give me a religion check. I forgot who it is, but the cleric and the paladin give me a religion check.
Ooh.
Oh snap!
Okay. Nice one.
You know this.
So as this creature rushes forward, you get a closer look, and especially with the light coming from behind as it runs into the doorway, and you notice that this creature had like several wounds as well. Like in one of its arm, there's a huge chunk of flesh missing, and you get a strong feeling of undead. Well, of undead going on. And but with the natural 20, what else can I give you?
The entire stat block.
No, I can. So I can tell you those are. So these kind of undead are usually like created by a powerful wizard or something like that.
Okay.
They are. They are not armored or anything, but they are quite durable. They can take a lot of pain before they finally die and rest in peace. They. Oh yeah, and if you get hit by them, you might become paralyzed. That's really to take care of.
Oh.
And wait, Harold, is Harold the paladin?
No, I'm cleric.
Oh wait. Oh, anyway, cleric. So as a cleric, you might want to know that the challenge rating is 1.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
What does that mean?
You know what I mean.
He has an ability that depends on challenge rating.
Turn undead or
Yes.
okay.
And yeah, so I try to honor the natural 20 here. Okay. Anyway, Eldarin, the ghoul, pops into your line of vision. You can fire your fireball. Bolt.
Bam.
Holy shit!
Oh
Crit after
no!
crit.
Yep. That's how we do it.
wow.
Bam! Right in the kisser. But as I said, he can take a beating. You blow away his whole jawline. So that thing can't bite anything anymore, but it's still trying to claw away.
Chew on this.
Does a 21 hit? Sorry, the guy in front. Yeah, Brad is also in front. Brad, does a 21 hit, I assume?
It does.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. you feel like the hit not only like hits you physical, but like you feel a rush of weakness of our body, but you quickly shake it off and are unaffected. The second creature rushes after it and goes for Brad again. There's a 16 hit.
Does not.
Okay. You are free to hit them, smack them back. The one right in front of you is the one which had his face blast off and is quite hurt already.
The defending the first blow or the first hit.
Okay.
I say I'll show you trying to make me weak, and I aim for the goal's imaginary balls in front of me.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. All right. Yeah. So, how do you want to do this?
Yeah. So imagine
Let
like
her
if you
bitch.
had like a helmet of metal or something, and you would smack it
Okay.
with a hammer, and imagine like the dent from that. So imagine
Okay.
that, but that's like if the ghoul was a 3D model, and on its growing, it's just you just deleted like, well, I don't know, like a scoop out of his growing, I guess, but with a
Okay.
mace or a flail
Sure.
stuck inside.
Okay. And with the smacking sound, you draw your weapon back, ready for whoever will be standing soon. Harold.
Yeah, I'll take a few steps over here, and I'm gonna use Turn Undead. I'm gonna tell the creature, in the name of Tyr, I demand you filthy undead to yield before me and cower in fear.
Okay. Wisdom. Undead are not known for their good wisdom.
Oh fuck! Never mind.
Oh,
Except that one. Maybe it has been a scholar in his former life or something. Okay. That's your turn. Garrick, he's like standing. If you want to reach him, you have to step inside. What do you do?
I'm going to do that, and I
Okay.
move like he. I mean, just in range, so he doesn't
Yeah.
get a reaction.
Yeah, no, you could even like circle around him if you want to, or you can stand there, no problem. Okay, what do you do? That's also perfectly fine. Yes. What do you do?
So I just shout to the others that, well, they don't look that strong after all, and just whack him.
Okay. Did I build him up too much? Okay.
Yes, I mean, I was thinking about Divine Smite,
Whatever.
but
Go for it.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. Clean hit. Give me their damage. Okay. You whack your weapon, connects with the undead flesh, but you just made the thing angry. It turns around you, is ready to jump you, but Helga, can you do something about that?
Well,
I
I'll
tried
have
to
to.
knock him prone with my bonus action.
Oh, damn it, of course, yes. Give me an athletics check. Can you beat a 5 with your athletics?
Let's see.
Drum roll, please.
Damn!
You smash that guy
Wow.
backwards. He smashes against the wall and slides down on the floor, taking a second to get back on his. Now you got it really angry. And now Helga.
To cast something that I'd actually have to move in range, wouldn't I?
Sorry?
I'd actually have to move in range. I'd have to move there.
You cannot see it from over here. Yeah, you can like step over there, yes?
Yeah, I'd have to get in range. Because I'm in melee range, I can't use firebolts.
You can, but
Shocking grasp.
Okay,
Instead.
sure. That even has advantage since it's lying on the floor.
Oh right.
Luckily, they don't have any armor or anything, so yeah, that connects. You extend your hands, and out of your fingertips, you see blue electricity charging up. Give me the
Yeah.
damage.
All
Okay.
lightning.
That's
Something.
yes.
That creature shakes for a second. Anything else?
I can move back a little bit, can't I? Because he can't get that attack
Um,
of opportunity. He's on his
It
back.
could actually.
Did he? Oh.
But it's
It would
prone,
be.
right?
It would be with disadvantage, but I would say it can still
Oh,
like
yeah.
snap at your ankles or something.
That's what it goes through.
You want? You move over there?
Yeah, I'm moving out of the way because I don't want to get smacked by the big.
There's a 14 hit.
It meets it.
Then it's if you have a precisely 14, then it's a hit. Yes.
Yeah.
Give me. Okay, you take 9 points of damage, and I want you to do a Constitution saving throw. Con save. Okay.
Oh.
So same thing. The wound kinda like stings more than just the slashing of its claws and nails, but you quickly limp away. You don't hear anything over there. Eldarin, apparently they're fighting some other creature, which is kinda out of sight. You have to move up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to keep going up this way.
Okay.
Will I get a line of sight if I stand?
Yes, you have line of sight. It's a little bit difficult to angle it that way since it's prone and a friend in between, but you
Yeah.
have totally line of sight.
Oh
Luckily,
shit!
I'm a dwarf, so I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm
Sadly, I'm beefy Brad.
well, I am like cocky Eldarin, and I've been like my confidence has been through the roof. So I'm just gonna aim my firebolt.
Okay. So yeah, give me a roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You shoot right between the legs of Brad, but missed that creature by an inch. Anything else?
No.
And the undead jumps back onto its all fours and slashes towards, who are you again? Garek.
Ooh.
But scrapes, doing nothing over the metal armor. Brad, the thing has the back turned to you. That's your opening.
Yeah. Can I walk closer without getting a hit?
Yeah,
I
you
should,
can
right?
step in. Yes.
Yeah.
As long
So
it only hits you
it's if I
if
go
you
away, right?
if
Yeah.
you leave the range. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
circle all around it. if you want.
Perfect. So I woke up and I swing like a wide arc around me, aiming
Okay.
for his stomach.
Okay.
You hit my head.
As long as it doesn't. Okay.
And
Motherfucker.
Your attack actually like smashes the bones of one of his arm, and that arm like dangles now down, only holds together by the skin. It looks like pretty beaten, but still standing. You have
I
a
take the
bonus action?
opportunity to spit on it.
Okay, that's a bonus action, sure. Okay. Harold.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk inside. Can I squeeze through?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
squeeze past him.
Before you say if it hits or not, I'm gonna use something. Probably 1 sec. I'm gonna use my as a 200. But I'm gonna use my war priest thingy, and I'm gonna get.
Can you link the war priest thingy, please?
Yeah. 1 sec. I think it's this one.
Wait, you just make a bonus attack. That's you don't have to announce that before or anything.
I get +10 on my attack hit. Like my
Oh,
attack roll.
can you link that to me? Or
I don't know if it actually works. Crap.
oh, you mean that one?
Yeah, exactly.
But didn't you wait?
Yeah. That's the.
Did you use?
I've used one.
Did you use the turn? Oh, but you have 2 channel divinity.
Yeah.
Okay, so you use your second channel divinity. Okay, so you see you roll 12 and you decide to get a +10. So in that case, you easily, yeah. So it looks like your weapon is about to fail, but then you hear a slight like ringing, and somehow you feel like your weapon gets guided a little bit to the left, and you strike the creature dead center. Give me an attack roll.
Yeah.
No problem, Chris. Okay. How do you want to do this?
Bust its kneecaps open, I guess.
Okay, and with that it falls to the side and cracks his head on the floor. And so now that you've finished that beast off, you give me a perception check on like everybody.
All of us.
Everybody, like, unless you say your character closes his eyes and holds his ears or something. But if you're just standing there and one is
Do I
missing.
do one for the hawk?
I don't know what you have hawk doing, by the way. In the meantime, sure.
Yeah. What is that chicken?
Roll for the hawk as well. So.
Is that chicken thing the hawk? I'm guessing.
Okay, so yeah, this chamber like smells terribly. There are a few dead bodies here. A few dead bodies around there, and where they just feasted on. Otherwise, is there anything else in this room? I'm sorry. Yeah, the body they have eaten on. You see the remains of chainmail still being stripped. The chainmail has been like torn to shreds and torn off that body. So what are you guys doing next?
Does it smell like just really bad, or is it like suspiciously bad smell?
No, I mean it smells like flesh that has been lying around for 2 days and.
Right.
So is there anything at the end?
No. Other than that, there's nothing else in this room.
So no doorways or anything.
No.
I say to everyone, this smells nothing worse than a siege. We have another room to go to over there, and I point towards the other.
And
anybody got any healing?
Yeah, I got some healing.
Okay.
Wait. I can use a lay on hands, right? So you don't need to expand spell slots. How much healing do you need?
Little bit. I'm missing over half my health.
So.
Okay. Eldarin, what do you do in the meantime while they are healing and stuff inside? I didn't hear anything from you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Sorry?
Yep.
Yeah. No, my headset died, so now I'm just basically talking to the phone. I send my hawk into the other room.
Okay. So I was just asking for a very devilish DM reason. So Garek, you're standing back there and getting
Yeah, so I'm healing him for I can heal for
Um,
up to 10 hit points.
Brad also looks a little bit roughed up. I don't know if
Well,
you.
well, I've got 9 hit points missing, so up to you.
Well, I heal you for 9, and Brad, he kind of deserves it. He doesn't get any healing.
Yeah,
So
no,
keep
no,
one
no.
for later.
So I'm
Okay.
back
Brad
at
says
full.
thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. Anyway, what I was getting at, as Harold, Harold, you get out, and Eldarin, you rush out as well, and you hear another shriek, and you just see another one of these creatures going for the halfling, and Harold and Eldarin, you have each a turn, and then we will continue with the regular turn order.
I'll point out to the rest of the party about this stuff on the wall behind the pillar.
Wait, didn't you hear that? There's like a ghoul attacking the halfling, and
I
you
missed it. I'm
you
sorry.
went out. There is another creature, a ghoul, rushing for the halfling, and since you went out, you just spot this, and you have yet now one turn to do something.
Dude, I'm gonna rush straight for it.
Uh,
I can't rush all the way, but
I mean, you can, if you want, you can like sprint and use your action to just
I'm
stand in
gonna.
between or something.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Okay,
gonna use my
great.
bonus action to sprint. My
Action to sprint,
action,
yes.
action, yeah.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
No.
Okay. Eldarin, what do? You see that?
I immediately go, let's see.
Sorry?
I just immediately rush up and throw a firebolt.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, boy. Oh, shit.
This one just goes into the pillar behind the thing. Okay, the ghoul happily accepts the guy who jumps in between and tries to claw you, but doesn't get past your armor. I assume you said you let out a shout of warning or something. Is it safe to say?
Yeah, I'll scream.
Brad, now we continue with the regular initiative order. Brad, you hear that from the outside. You just What do?
I run out and seeing the ghoul, I run straight to him, flailing above my head.
I mean, wait. I wanna use measurement. You probably
If
can
I
only
can.
reach.
All
Well,
right,
like
right.
in a
Oh,
turn, you
perfect.
can
Actually, yeah. In this case, I'm sorry.
you can
How
reach
long
about
can I go?
here or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
Perfect.
that. Yeah.
So I run up here and I throw one of my white hand axes towards the
Okay.
ghoul,
Sure.
shouting, "Consider this a duel."
Okay. Throw the hand axe.
Yeah. So
Okay. Oh.
maybe not dueling.
Um. Yeah.
Probably not. I
That
mean, that
no.
feels
I
very
mean
weird
that thing is
stretching the.
undead. It's working more like on an instinct level. You could have intimidated the goblins or something, but that thing is. I mean, it has now a hand axe sticking in its side.
Oh,
But
this
being
is
able
no
to,
intimidation. This is
yeah,
just flavor for the
I'm
character.
also just flavoring, and now there's a
All right.
hand axe sticking in its side, and it's still focused on mauling the nearest target. Speaking of the nearest target, Harold, how do you defend yourself?
I don't have my shield up. I'm just gonna straight up try to bash its head with
Okay.
my warhammer.
Okay, go ahead.
Holy
Ooh,
shit.
nice hit.
Yeah, and the damage as well. 8. If that's
Okay.
not enough, I can use a second attack.
Yeah, it that's really good damage, but the thing is still standing.
I'm gonna use my War Priest ability
Okay.
to attack it as a bonus action again.
Go ahead.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, too hastily, too quickly. Garek, you're just done healing your friends when you hear some other battle breaking out. Brad just sprinted outside. What do you do?
I think I'm going to sprint as far as I can because I can't do anything else other than throwing a dagger.
I mean, you could get up to here or something next to Brad.
And if I use my action,
Then you could get into melee range, but that was your action then.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. So yeah,
And
about
do I still have a bonus action?
yes. So
Well,
you can
then,
reach one of those two spots. Yeah.
then I'll bash him in the head with my shield again. Try to knock him down.
But doesn't it say you have to attack first or something? If you take the attack action,
Yeah.
then you can use a bonus action.
Okay, sorry. Then yeah, yeah, I won't do anything.
Okay. Helga, what do you do?
What is my speed? Crap. Yeah, I'll be able to do it. I think we're there, and I should be able to cast a firebolt, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not only fight fire with fire, fight everything with fire.
Yeah, I shall throw a fireball at it.
Go ahead. Oh, nice hit.
Ooh, that is a nice hit. Ooh.
And that's precisely how much damage you needed.
Oh, yay.
You go for the head again.
Oh, I'm just gonna watch it as the whole body catching on fire and disintegrates.
Okay. And with some angry gnarling, the limbs stop moving, and it's one of the hands still continues to scratch over the floor for a minute after the rest of the body already has burnt down.
That's creepy.
And now if you stop and wait a second, you everything goes like eerily silent again. Nothing else rushes towards you.
Can I never mind.
Also, okay, damn it,
Do I know anything about how ghouls are made, or whatever creatures these are? Being a man from a religion.
Yeah, I mean, no, you don't know what are the precise mechanics, but you know they don't just pop up on themselves. It's like they are deliberately like made, like
Created.
either like with a ritual. I mean, maybe with some curse, but it's not like contagious like in a zombie movie or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the battle. So the other room, besides from being featureless with no furniture or something, there are just two dead bodies. But also the
You mean the room to the left?
to the room to the left where you just have been.
Okay.
On the wall you see some paintings, and it's with like seeds and fruits and nuts, and you see pictures of like baby deer and human babies. So you get a lot of like birth vibe from that, and you know, new life kind of feeling. But yeah. So again, general question. What do you do next?
Well,
Or
we need to
I
go
was
into
gonna
the other
point
room.
out. I was gonna point out the magical scripture or
Yep.
magical things on the walls.
Yeah. So I mean, you tell the others that you saw them earlier. Only you can see them. It's an invisible spell that your magic made visible to you. You pointed out to the others. Okay. So
with it pointed out, I want to go up to it and try to see if I can get any sort of information or like feel
okay.
anything.
So give me an investigation roll.
I'd like to do the same as well.
Sure. Then both of you give me an investigation.
So,
Um,
well,
okay. What are the others doing in the meantime?
I'll tend to Brad's or look at Brad's injuries.
Okay.
See how badly they are damaged.
He's a tough guy. I mean, he's a little bit injured, but he's fine.
And he Brad kinda not outright shoves or rejects, but kinda like nudges my elbow towards like meh, and I slowly slump over towards the ghoul and
Okay.
pick up my hand axe and pocket it, kinda like
Okay.
upset.
And Garek, anything you want to do?
I move a bit to the right. And do I get the sense that the room layout is symmetrical?
I mean, looks like that so far. I mean, one way to
Yeah,
find out.
yeah, sure. And I don't hear any
No, you
noises
don't
from the.
hear anything coming from there. No.
So then I'm waiting for the others to finish, and as soon as
Okay.
they're finished, I would move up to
Okay.
this point,
So
but not before.
okay. So the two of you over there are like looking around the altar for clues. And actually, Eldarin is the one who finds most of the stuff. Maybe you point it out to Helga so she can see it as well. So the first thing is you notice is there are some more of those dragging like tracks of blood, and there is a large puddle at the wall. But the strange thing is there's only like half a puddle, but there is no blood on the wall itself. Almost like if the puddle continued like underneath the wall in some slit or something like that.
Looks like an illusion.
I wanted
Um,
and
if somebody said something about illusion, if you touch it, the wall feels very much real, and the blood as well. That could have been. Or maybe it's a very, very powerful. But let me finish the investigation thing. But maybe it's a very powerful illusion. Could still be. Second thing, there is still on the altar. There is this box with the stuff that I said, like eggs, a small bloody knife, and bound together chicken bones. And there are. I just said it earlier. There are 3 bowls scattered around the altar. And one of them is made of gold, the other one is iron, and the last one is made of like black obsidian. And they have an engraving around the brim. In do either of the two? Yeah, you are Eldarin. You are an elf, right?
yes.
Okay, so they are engraved in Elvish.
I can read
And
it.
one of them says essence of birth, essence of life, and essence of death.
It's a ritual or something.
Drink from it.
Yeah,
They're scattered around the floor, like 2 of them are even upside down. They're currently empty. It's just what's written on them.
I passed.
I could not understand you.
I pass on the information and
Okay.
what I the on the boat.
Okay. So, meanwhile, Garek, you carefully walk up to this room, and I won't beat around the bush any longer. The layout is indeed mirrored. If you carefully look around the corner, this room looks empty creature-wise, so no other undead sneaking on you. But the walls are... These walls have paintings of like withered thorns, wilted flowers, and on the ceiling there is a maze made of bones and skulls. Apparently, that's where some of the archaeologists have been sleeping. You see some bedrolls and makeshift quarters. Some cooking utensils, stuff like that. And the floor is also littered with scraps of paper and parchment. And there was also one body lying there.
Lovely.
I want to investigate if I see any journals or something like that that I can give to the smart guys
I mean,
to look for hints, you know.
yeah, I get it. So, most of the stuff has been like shredded to pieces, but you find one piece of parchment which looks like somebody has just scribbled hastily a note. You can read the note in the journal tab below your characters.
Yeah, it popped up.
All right.
Can I just the bowls and the inscriptions?
Yeah.
One was for life was one death and one birth. Was that correct?
Birth.
Yeah. I put the one for the birth. I put blood in the one for life, and then it was some chicken bones. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that in the death one.
Okay. And then, okay. And you like hold the bowls. Or
Yeah.
What does the is the plaque on the wall?
sorry?
Isn't it a plaque on the wall? What writing?
I'm sorry, I don't get. Can you repeat your hard to understand?
I put them on the pedestal of the three of the
On the altar. Okay. So as you do that, you you hear a rumbling and scraping of stone over the floor, and the area behind the altar. Yeah, you have guessed correctly. Scrapes across the floor and opens backwards, revealing a staircase leading down.
Oh.
Ignore the trees. Let's do it like that.
So while that's happening, I'm coming back and I'm going to read the note.
Okay.
I mean, only I can see it, right?
I mean, you are currently... No, I think everybody can read it. So every player can access it, but currently your character is holding on to it.
So they... Such a pity that I picked a paladin, which and not an evil character. But so it says that... Oh, no, I can't do that. My god will strike me down. Well,
Okay.
it says that they found a bowl, the obsidian bowl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it matched the shape of the other two, blah, blah, blah. And then it says, Kalidor says he thinks they are the key to unlocking the secrets of this old place. Old Chatterbone isn't happy about it. I don't know who that is. But then again, and then it stops. So
I think we got that.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is I'm not super smart, but maybe people drank from the bowl, the death bowl, right?
Yeah, they probably did it wrong.
And maybe that turned them undead or
But,
something like that. But it's
um,
just an uneducated guess.
I mean, we could like.
um,
Or
Hey,
maybe you should drink from it.
your
later.
so from the back chimes the guy in, like, that's the note you just read. I mean, actually, I haven't seen Calador or Shadowbone anywhere around here.
I'd hate to ask this question, Winsome, but how many people were there working here or researching?
Okay, if you're just asking how many are left, that would be easier to do math on. Is that where you're going, Matt?
I
Or-
was thinking like, well, maybe 3 people here, 3 goals or
Yeah.
ghouls, 3 dead ghouls.
So okay, let's do it this way. He tells you how many people have been working in the whole area and stuff, and give me an intelligence check on Brad.
Yeah.
If he's lying.
No, if Brad is smart.
Oh.
Alright, so just like this.
Just intelligence. Okay.
No.
So he tells
So-
you the number. He tells you the number of how many people have been working in the area and stuff. And if you subtract the dead bodies and the ghouls that you found around here, you realize there are still 4 people unaccounted for.
So elementary school math requires an intelligence check.
I mean, no, I mean, you know, there have been like, you have to remember how many, like, there have been like several bodies back at the inn.
Yeah,
How many have
sure.
that been? And then there's some of the bodies are like half and stuff.
So I want to
More about remembering,
know
less
if
about
the
the math.
halfling is saying the truth. I want to check for them.
Oh,
Okay.
insight.
Okay, sure. Give me an insight roll. Okay, sadly we take the first number. So to you, he seems to be like worried about his friends and yeah, helpful about the number of people, but
Yeah, so I'm just
do you
looking at
guys-
him skeptically, but don't do anything else.
do you damn it, do you think